Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading for you, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through, what news you can use. Hope this reading finds you happy and healthy and enjoying your journey in this game called Earth. This journey to becoming more and more yourself. So, all right. In the past, we have the energy of the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is releasing burdens. I'm here. Let it go. Let it go. Letting go. Letting go of old ways of being, beliefs, people, situations. Wow. Okay. It looks like you were stuck in the past. There was this need to let go of feels like you perceived yourself. It feels like you were burdened by other people's perspectives and beliefs about you. It feels a lot about other people, how others perceive you, how others perceive you should be. Come in. Come on, buddy. Before I start the recording, my birds are so quiet. They never make a peep, and then they get really loud. They like to join me in talking. All right, so in the past, it looks like you were really stuck. You were trying to manifest from lack, from fear, from... Oh, wow. This is a real pickle. Like, how do I get out of this? I know I need to let go of things, but I'm so afraid. I don't know if I can even... this feels like survival. I'm whether or not you realistically were in survival mode. You're in survival mode. It doesn't matter what the story is or the truth of it. There's this real feeling like this is serious. Like I'm concerned here. I'm concerned about my well-being. And it's like you're having to hide your moves. So it feels like there are people you can trust and people you can't. Maybe that's part of it. You don't know who you can trust. So there's a lot of fear here. I don't know. I don't even know how to strategize this. I don't even know how to move forward yet. So this isn't a point. This is a real low point, to say at least. Like, in the past. A lot of first chakra fears coming up, and this need, it's like you were holding on to an old way of being, an old version of yourself. You're holding on to an old life. It's almost like you were holding on to this expired timeline and afraid to let go of, there's a lot of fear that was governing your moves and your thoughts and your actions. There's a lot of fear here. So, all right, that's a good foundational energy. That's where we started. In present time, there's the energy of the Nine of Wands. So this is a battle-wounded soldier. This is someone guarded, someone who's been through a lot. I think we've established that you have been through a lot in your past. Now you're guarded. feel like you normally are very charismatic and draw people to you. But there's a bit of a... I feel like you're wanting to trust others. You're wanting others around you, but there's this guardedness. So there's a bit split energy. Like, I want people, I want connections, but I also, I'm still a little wounded. I'm still a little not sure if I can trust people. Actually, it feels like you move slowly to test the waters. It looks like you're coming out of that guardedness. It's interesting because it's not... This is very interesting. It doesn't seem in present time that what pulls you out of this guarded space is someone really wonderful and you're like, oh, I can trust the world again. This is so interesting. I feel like you're a bit guarded. Someone comes in, and as you're sussing out this connection, this person, you realize, oh, no. No, this person's lying. This is it. And what's funny, what's interesting, what's amazing is that gets you out of your defensiveness. You're not disappointed. I mean, you're like, that's not who they say they are. But I think what you like isn't that you need people to be who they say they are. You don't need people to be whatever. But you now know that you can suss this out for yourself if they're above board or not. And that, being able to decide like, oh, that person, it's not about that person's bad, that person's good. It's about, is this person a good fit for me and what I want for myself and my life? And it feels like being able to be like, no, actually, this person is not a good fit, gives you the confidence, and you realize you can protect yourself. You don't need to keep your guard up and keep everyone out. You can let people in slowly into an outer shell at least and decide. And it looks like you relatively quickly make a decision. You know, this you see this person clearly. They're not for you. And yeah, that looks really good. It's such an interesting way. I think if I were guessing, I would assume that you would need or want, or the miracle cure for this guardedness is someone really wonderful showing up. But instead it's someone kind of deceptive. They're not in the up and up, and you catch it. And you're like, oh, okay. I get it. I don't need everyone to be perfect, or but I've got a good picker now. My picker is much better. There's also a grieving going on in this present energy. Someone's really grieving. They're not taking action. I think I know what this is. Feel like there's a lot of people in this air. Yeah, this is someone who had a lot of options, former bully of yours. I feel like they were involved in this really difficult time in your past. They're coming up in the present energy. And it feels like they're really stuck. They're having difficulty moving things forward. They see you as having a lot of options where they once treated you like an option. they're no longer able to bully you. Does that, there's a cynical part of me that's like, they're not able to bully you anymore. Is that why they're grieving? Yeah. You're just moving on. You've moved on. And so it looks like you have this amazing spirit, warriorship, able to overcome obstacles. It's a bit mystifying, especially considering the energy at the beginning of this reading where you started. Have you really appreciated yourself and how far you've come? You've come a long way, baby. Like, this is so far from this past energy, very stuck, burdened, scared, so much fear, not sure how to move, not even sure where to start in your strategy. And now you're in that chariot mode, moving forward, able to overcome obstacles. It's very impressive. I feel like people, you've left a lot of people and situations in your rear view, and you're moving towards a sunrise. I don't know where I'm getting that something new, something amazing. All right, in the center of your reading, messages from your higher self is the King of Wands. This is someone who follows their passions, something that they're very interested in, very passionate about. It definitely feels like follow your passions. What gets you going in the morning? What gets you out of bed? What conversations are you just like, oh, I want to talk about this. I want to join this. I want to learn more about that. I'd like to be in rooms where that's discussed. I want to find more people who agree. It's something very trusting that what you're excited about, trusting your passions, following your passions, taking action towards your passions. It looks like that leads you to your 10 of Pentacles. Okay. There's another message. This is someone who's mentally manipulative, who lies, who there's something hidden right now that your higher self, there's something hidden. It's a lie. Someone's lying. Someone's telling you what you want to hear. And it feels like feels like a red flag as I'm tuning into it. There's some type of red flag that's coming up like, hey. Someone who says they're connected. I feel like this person's like saying they've got something for you, that they're telling you what you want to hear. They're saying I've got the connections. I've got something here. Yeah. What I like is that this reading is talking about you being able to suss out, sniff out, detect, use your discernment to tell if someone's on the up and up. And so this is twice now that I'm getting that. It feels like there's someone charismatic. It feels like lots of people are entering your energy and you're making really good decisions as you go. That's working. Nope. Maybe we'll see. Maybe. And each day you kind of decide if they're on the up and up. It does look like at this time you are attracting quite a bit of people who are attracted to this, to your energy, to your vision, to your trajectory. People are drawn to that winning Chariot energy and also the King of Wands and that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, people who want to be a part of that and who are a part of that, and also people who are wanting, they might not even mean to, but they might knock you off your path, or they want to take advantage, or they want to take some of the shine that you have. Very interesting. All right, what's hidden is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. What's hidden is someone's coming out of the cold. Someone's coming out of isolation. Someone doesn't feel abandoned. I feel like this comes from within. They feel more whole internally, energetically, spiritually. They've done a lot of work and healed a lot of the division within, and so they're no longer feeling abandoned by themselves. This is someone who takes care of themselves. They wouldn't abandon themselves, and so the reflection is that they're not abandoned, that people show up for them. People care about them. This is what's hidden. What's hidden is, it feels like the separation that this person, I feel like this is your energy. Like you felt very separate, very separated, very abandoned. And it looks like you went in within and healed the division and separation that you had energetically within. It looks like you were put in this spot to, like stuck. Feel like this past energy, you were really stuck. It wasn't to punish you, it was to get you to see there's something that you're missing. It isn't about your exterior, it's about something needing to change within. Another King of Wands. So it feels like this. What's hidden is that you were really stuck and you've moved from a very divided, stuck place where you were separated within and felt very abandoned and created that experience. And you've gone from that to this King of Wands energy. Very attractive, following your passions, taking action. I'm definitely sensing masculine energy here, whether you're male, female, or non-binary. It's a passionate male energy of confidence and assuredness that what I'm attracted to is attracted to me. What I'm moving towards will move towards me. courage of your convictions. What are you drawn to? What are you interested in? So I think what's hidden, maybe even from yourself, is acknowledging how far you've come. How far that your energy has shifted since this time that was very dark. Things weren't going well. You're very fearful and very stuck, to where you are now. It's impressive. I think you're going to surprise a lot of people. Your challenge is the Fool, to take a leap of faith in a new direction. I think part of the bravery that's required with the Fool card, with a new journey, is trusting yourself, trusting your own guidance. It is about trust, that first step, trust fall. Feels like a lot of you have been doing a lot of trust falls with the universe, learning your intuition, learning your guidance system. Some of you also, it looks like patience is required as you shift your energies, as you transmute what no longer serves you and bring in what does. There's a process to this. Trust the process is what I'm getting. I keep saying trust. Trust the process, trust yourself, trust your guidance, trust the universe. It isn't about trusting others as much as letting them be themselves and you deciding if they're a good fit or not. Very interesting. All right, opportunity is the 7 of Pentacles. Wherever you focus, your energy goes. Looks like you've planted a lot of seeds, that you've been trying to grow something. You've invested a lot of time, attention, and focus, and you've been growing something, and you're waiting for it to pay off. There hasn't been much of a payout, or very little, or it's not growing the way you expected it to, as you'd hoped it would. Yeah, there's ooh, interesting. Maybe it's a lack of passion, lack of excitement. Are you sharing like, not enough? When is this going to happen? And then so it continues in that stagnant energy. Or can you kind of tweak whatever you're working on to make it more in that King of Wands energy? How can you make it more exciting for yourself? How can you make it, bring something new to it? Try something else. Get out of whatever rut. Shift the energy to match this King of Wands energy, this charismatic, It looks like you've pulled your energy from connections that are toxic. A lot of bullying type of energy. That's come up twice now. Bullying. Yeah, that person in your present energy, quite possibly someone you were connected with in the past when things were going really horribly. There's some opportunity with that type of energy. How's that an opportunity? Oh, because you're ending that cycle. You're not looking for power plays. You're not looking to become powerful and unempower others, disempower others. It looks like you have created empowerment. You're embodying your own power. You've taken your power back and you would like to empower others. It isn't a competition. It isn't the strongest one wins. It's and somehow that's where your opportunity is. Helping others. There's an opportunity here to help someone who's down. I don't know why that's an opportunity, but it feels like you have an opportunity to help someone who might be having this type of, they might be in this, where this reading started, where you were in the past, a real dark place where you couldn't figure out how to manifest yourself out of it because there's so much fear and the unknown and uncertainty, and you had to make your moves quiet. There's a lot. It's complex because there's stuff you needed to let go. I feel like there's someone in that same position, and it isn't about making them change, but there's something about helping someone out, and it ends a cycle, and that's the opportunity here. All right, possible outcome, 8 of Wands, a lot of communication, fast communication. What is this communication? What do we need to know about the possible outcome? 8 of Wands. It's a gorgeous illustration. All right. Oh, it's the possible outcome is communication about getting out of betrayal. 10 of Swords in reverse. About healing from betrayal, from this ultimate betrayal. Wow. All right. What kind of communication is, who's the bearer of this communication? That's interesting. It looks like it's like the Tootsie Roll commercial. That old Tootsie Roll commercial, everywhere I look, I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. And so the whole landscape, everything is a Tootsie Roll. It's like the communication is from the universe. It's everywhere you look. Everything that you're involved in is this communication that's letting you know that you're on the other side, that you've let go of this betrayal energy, that you have so many options, and choose what you want. Choose what you see is right for you. I'm getting that the outcome is that you don't have to be so guarded. You don't have to make a big deal out of, yeah, that person's being deceptive, not for me. Just, that person's not for me. I don't need to destroy that person or get upset, or it's just like the universe is showing me more and more yeses and people reaching out and so many opportunities. It almost feels like a lot. Like, oh, wow, okay, I've been looking for change. I've been waiting for this. And now I'm getting so many options. This is so beautiful, considering how very stuck you were when we started, how very afraid, how very alone, how just stuck in the wrong place, in the wrong timeline. I mean, it was part of your journey, so it was correct. But it was time to leave that, to move on. And what I'm getting here is just like, look at you. Look at the tools you have, the tools you've learned of discernment. Look how you've just made obstacles your bitches. Like, whatever. Everything that isn't for me, anything that gets in my way, just makes me stronger. You've got a passion, and it's almost assured that when you follow your passion, you're going to get to this 10 of Pentacles energy. You're trusting yourself and your universe. You're figuring stuff out. It feels like it could be a little overwhelming, having all from stuck to full throttle. So much energy coming towards you, people communicating. I want to work with you. I want to do that. Do you want to do this? I like you. This is great. Let's get together. It's a lot of people being drawn to that King of Wands energy. Keep using that discernment and your tools. It's amazing. This is brilliant. I'm so excited for you. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.